Okay, a great app I want to show you today is an application called EDPuzzle. It's a great resource to find some really reputable videos that you could use for any sort of blended learning, or if you want to do any sort of flipped learning for your students, whether you're using Google Classroom or Schoology. I already put it as an app, as a Chrome app on my Chrome browser, but so if you actually search for in the Chrome Web Store, if you search for EDPuzzle, you'll see it right here and you could add it. But I've already done that, so that's already available for me. It's also a website, so you could go to EDPuzzle as well, edpuzzle.com. Now, the one good thing that EDPuzzle brings to us, it allows me to sign in with my Google account, so you don't have to make an additional account. You can just use your Google account to sign in and then go ahead and start. Now, what EdPuzzle does, it actually gives you the opportunity to search for content on great video resources. So YouTube, Khan, National Geographic, TED-Ed. So there's a bunch, and you can see it right here on the left-hand side. Now, I could either have the opportunity of using what others have contributed, or I could create my own. So the one thing with this is that what's really nice about these videos is you can actually click on it, and it will play the video.
People make decisions every
I'm going to pause it for a second. And when he gets up to a certain point on the video,
execute those things
it
at
will
unbelievable
stop
speed.
and actually show you a question. So it's actually given the students not only to be able to listen and read, but it gives them an opportunity to respond about the video. And you could create them yourself, or you could use whatever is there for you. And that's kind of nice to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create your own video in this, and then how to add a few questions, and then how to add it to your management system for your class. So what I'm doing on top is I'm actually searching for some sort of content that relates to a unit. Okay, and Ellis Island is talking about immigration, and that's part of one of our units. So when I click on the video, and it goes to this editor, and I'm just going to pause this for a second. So it goes to this editor. It gives me the ability to crop the video. So if I don't want it to be a 28-minute video, I could actually crop it. Here gives me the ability to add some audio track over it. I'm going to just bypass that for right now. You could also add some notes to your audio as well. Once again, I'm going to bypass. The one thing I care about today is be able to show you some great video resources and how to add some questioning techniques so that it gives our students the opportunity to answer any sort of questions, make sure they're engaged on the resource, not just to have it there. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to here, and I can actually just play the video.
In America. Ahmed, why they had made the journey. In America, they were saying there was a future. In a mother's lifetime, she might not see him again.
All right, so I might even just, at this point, I might just crop it to here because it's only going to be talking about why did people migrate to America. So what we'll do here is we can click on the question button for quizzes, and all you need to do is wherever you place that, you click on this little button here, and you have the opportunity to have an open-ended question, a multiple choice question, or just a comments area. And you can actually have more than one question on here. So I'm just going to put, what are at least two reasons why people wanted to migrate to America? And then by doing that, when the students be able to hit save, by doing that,
And always there was the police.
it will actually stop the video at that point for our students so that they could actually see what's happening. So if I hit save and say that's the only question I'm going to use, and I press done, it just asks you what language I keep this in, any sort of tags, save and exit is fine with me. I'm not going to assign my kids this way. I mean, if I'm using EdPuzzle and I enroll my kids in here, you can see what they post. But I'm more caring about for our students being able to find some good resources, maybe put some questions in there so that it stops and makes them think about what's happening there. So I'm not going to assign anything, but now I have my video here. Okay, so if I want to preview what happens, I shorten my video to 9 minutes instead of 20 somewhat second or 20 minutes. But when I play it,
The government was taking young boys to the army.
okay, so when I
In a
play
mother's
it, it's going to
lifetime, she
show
might
the
not see
video,
them
and
again.
at a certain point where that question mark is, it's going to stop, and it's going to give you your question, which is pretty nice. Okay, I don't know any other websites. There's a few out there that do this, but this one is pretty nice for you to use. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to hit assign share. Okay, so after we get our link, and this is to EDPuzzle, so what we're going to do is we're going to place this into Classroom. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google Classroom. I can't make this an assignment, okay? I can put it in here as a link to an assignment and put in an additional resource for students to be able to work on. But for here, what I'm thinking is I'm thinking to be able to get our students to discuss, for them to be able to use this thing called blended learning, where they actually are watching a resource in class with their Chromebooks, and then they have the ability to comment on here to foster this discussion, this different way of discussing, whether it's student led or a team collaboration here. So I'm going to use announcement. I am just going to tell our students to watch the video that I have from EdPuzzle. I want them to answer the questions, and I want them to comment about the video, what they have learned. And you can keep this conversation going. So all I'm going to do is grab the link here from EdPuzzle. I am going to put the link here and add it. And when I hit post, all our students will see now with this announcement is they have the ability to click on here, they'll go right to the video, and they can watch what's going on with Ellis Island, and they'll have their questions on here. And then after the fact, they could actually comment below and have this discussion, this different type of discussion on not only taking a great resource, giving them some questions for them to think about, and then to respond to the whole group.